Welcome to Chatting the Pictures. My name is Cara Finnegan, and I'm a writer, teacher, and historian of photography.
And I'm Michael Shaw. I'm a writer, a psychologist, and also publisher of Reading the Pictures.
In documenting the first important Oval Office meeting of the new Biden administration, this photo has an interesting amount to say.
This photo was taken by Tom Brenner for Reuters. In it, we see Republican senators meeting with President Biden and Vice President Harris to discuss a potentially massive coronavirus aid package inside the White House Oval Office.
The first thing that strikes me about this photo is that it's a real contrast to recent Trump-era Oval Office scenes, isn't it? There is mask wearing. There are pretty good attempts at social distancing, especially for a group of people that's probably being rigorously tested. And even though you definitely get the sense that this is a photo op, it's nothing like the Trump-era Oval Office scrums that we're used to seeing.
It's the first significant meeting of the Biden administration in the Oval Office. And what it does is flip the script and the presidency as a platform for the narcissistic Trump. The grip and grin images that we've seen from him, with Trump at the center of every photo, the guests, and I call them guests as opposed to colleagues, typically standing behind him at the resolute desk. We see the return to candid photography as opposed to posed. So this image says a lot just in terms of the presentation and trappings.
Even though this is a group of senators who profess bipartisanship and indeed have been known to do so over time, many of whom collaborated with Biden during his long career in the Senate, this group in this photograph still looks rather disciplined, sitting quietly with their hands on their laps and their masks on their faces. In a way, they seem a little bit like well-behaved school children who have been brought into the space of the Oval Office, maybe to collaborate, yes, but also perhaps for a little bit of a talking to.
Yeah, the absence of Biden is really telling to me. What you're seeing in these first couple of weeks is Biden trying to establish himself, mark territory, really assert authority with the Republicans in a way that no one's been able to do for quite a long time. And to be honest, Obama wasn't able to do when he started off at the beginning of his first term. If you go back and look at some of those early images, you see meetings with Republicans where they're circling Obama very closely, these official dinners where Obama is cajoling the Republicans. And in this case, not only are these Republicans sitting there in quite a disciplined way, but Tom Brenner, who's a very smart photographer, gives us a photograph where Biden isn't even in the shot. And the fact that he does not need to be asserting himself, you can see the chair at the resolute desk empty, and still you see this degree of discipline with the Republicans. I'd say that's quite telling.
That absence of Biden is interesting and could be compared with some of the other photographs from the meeting that show Biden and Harris on either side of the famous Oval Office fireplace, talking with Senator Susan Collins and Mitt Romney and others. And there, what I'm really struck by, if the resolute desk kind of stands for the absent presence of the president in this photograph, I'm really interested in the symbolic presence of the presidents behind Biden and Harris and some of those other images. Particularly FDR, who looms over the entire Oval Office and looms in a lot of ways over the conversation about a stimulus package. FDR, of course, would be symbolic for signaling a need for big spending to solve big problems.